We have reached the end of the day and beginning of a big journey that we will have to undertake of excellence, or continue our journey of excellence that we have already chosen to undertake. I must thank the panel members for, though little stressed session, but I think extremely valuable and informative. Dr. Satya, Mr. Satya Prabhakar made his points extremely clear with excellent visuals, particularly the visual from the coach, which I think highlights the need for the leadership and need for the mentorship, the need for someone to guide, and which merges very well with what got concluded with Dr. Hegde's thing, and which was interpreted by Mr. Shankaran, saying that even Hanuman sometimes needs reminder. Mr. Eisenhower's session was a classic example of how a framework and the discipline of the framework can become a basis for excellence. All of us sitting in this room would agree that we would not have been what we are today if we would not have followed the discipline at the early childhood, which was insisted on us by our teachers, by our parents, and so on and so forth. So I think there is a lot of point in following those discipline. Over a period of time can become culture, as he gave example of his employees even writing to the Polish commissioner saying that something is not safe. I think that's a class for saying that there is a culture exists in the organization. Thank you very much, sir. Dr. Hegde, I don't think I have a word. I don't know how I can say thank you to him, because I am not happy to stop his session. I think we should have continued. Excellent gives a different dimension of the whole thinking process on excellence. And I think since morning we have talked about the importance of the I on the excellence, the importance of what I can do to myself to become excellent. And I think Dr. Hegde has summarized the day in the most befitting manner. I thank you, Dr. Hegde. You have traveled all the way from Bangalore for this session, accepted our invite. I think it's a great opportunity to be here. Being a concluding part of the day, I thought it's my duty to thank all the people who have been part of this one-day effort that has gone in. I must begin with thanking the people who helped in conceptualizing the whole process itself. The thought of excellence, the thought of culture, the thought of threads of excellence. I must admit, while I might have played a role in creating it, defining it, and so on and so forth, but I must share this with you that I was not alone. I was probably playing the role of Sutradhar in collating all these information that different people gave me. I may not be able to include all the names, but some of the names, any left out name is not intentional. I must submit that. Mr. Raman of KPMG, Mr. Shankaran of KPMG, the initial discussions on the topic, I think huge inputs that I have received from them. I must thank them for all the inputs that they have provided. There are two other gentlemen, rather two people who are not part of this conference here. They have some other preoccupancy, so they have not chosen to attend this place. One Miss Anuradha, who is Director, SRM University. She played extremely beautiful role of a bouncing board for me in conceptualizing, putting these threads together. And also Mr. Suresh Lulla, the Managing Director of Kimpro, our strategic partner, played a very key role. There are two other people who helped me in knitting the whole session together. And they have played a very key role, not only by helping me in allowing me to organize this, but also extending their hands in all possible way. Mr. Srinivasan HR of Take Solution and Ms. Lata Rajan of MAFOP. I must say that both these people, when I spoke to them first time about this conference, the only word they told me is that, why are you telling me? Go and do it. We will do whatever you need for this. I don't think I can get a support more than that to do whatever I needed to do. I must thank all of them, and beyond this also, whosoever supported this thought process. After conceptualizing, it becomes the role of giving a shape to it in execution form. I must thank KPMG for immediately agreeing to be a knowledge partner for this. You believe me, I don't think we would have discussed more than 2 minutes on the whole subject for they becoming knowledge partner to this. I must thank Shankaran and Mr. Raman to be the knowledge partner for this session and do the survey also for us on this also. Thank you very much, sir, for this support. The Economics Times, amazingly speedy response in agreeing to be the media partner for this conference, and the speed becomes more important because with all the fact remains is that we as ASAP management consultants are still too small an organization, too small an entity, and Economics Times agreed with the concept that we are proposing, and they readily agreed to be the media partner for this. I thank the team, I thank Economics Times. They are not here now, but I'm sure that my thanks would reach them. I must thank 3 organizations who made this possible. All such organizations, all such functions, program does involve cost. Take Solutions readily agreed to be the lead sponsor for this event. I must thank the organization to readily agree to be the lead sponsor. VVD and Sons did not take even 2 minutes to tell me that they would sponsor this, and they readily agreed to sponsor. I thank the director of that company could not come today because he was stuck in some outstation engagement. Supportive in this whole journey. Kyumpro Consultant is another organization who supported us by providing certain inputs in terms of knowledge, and also the article that has got appeared in the booklet that you have, which talks about the best practices on customer excellence. End of the day, to do certain last things at this place, the way we sit, the way we've done, there's a lot of steps, small steps involved. The impresario and their team, I thank them for their support. They have worked whole night here. I was here at 2:30 to see what they were doing, and I must say they were doing phenomenal job. Okay, I thank them. I must thank an organization called Sampark, who has been doing with us our PR-related job. I would thank all the press members who have supported by doing interviews, by projecting us on the newspapers as well as on the internet, a lot of videos that have gone into YouTube, and so on and so forth. So I thank all the press members into this. I must thank the staff and my colleague of my organization who have put in a lot of effort in collating a lot of things for me and helping me in running this show. Most importantly, the place, the hotel, who have served us, who provided right from water to food, okay, while it's a different thing that they get paid for that, but getting paid is not same as providing service. I must thank for the service that they have offered. In this whole process, I might have missed out certain people, but all those missings are unintentional. But the most important people whom I must extend thank, without whom this whole program would have been a 180-degree flop, is each one of you sitting in this room. Give a big hand for each one of you. I thank you and your organization for being here, and I must say that you have played the most pivotal role in making this program successful. I look forward to this type of programs again and again, and I'm sure we will have more to see as the journey continues. We are not going to stop with this. Thanks a lot, and